All right, guys, it is Greg again with a GMT update. Let's see what's going on with GMT. So let me see here. Let me go over the basics first, just see what's going on. Let's see, GMT still got that bearish, there's a bearish divergence up there. But the one thing that stands out to me on GMT is this. You see where it is right now? And then let me take that off. You see where it is right now? Look at that. It took out all of that RSI on the 4-hour. It took it all out. So you know what that means? That means GMT might be getting ready for another run up. So on that correction, this ABC, it came down. And now it's doing something in there. It's consolidating. It's consolidating in there. So with GMT, maybe there's a wave that I'm missing somewhere on this coin for it to come down, consolidate, and it might do another push up. That is a possibility. But the overall deal is, even if it does, with this coin, what you want to watch for is if you're long in the coin and it goes up, and it goes up on this RSI, and it doesn't take anything out. It doesn't shoot up like up here, you know, and it just stays in this area when it goes up, something like that. It doesn't take anything out. That'll be your time to get out before it falls. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here with GMT. So, you know, you want to keep a track of what it's going to push up to. So let's dig a little deeper into it, see what it's got going on GMT. So you can see it's got a similar fractal of like over here, possibly. It's just smaller. So you see that might be a 1-2. I have to dig into that. But you see how this is 1-2, 1-2, and then it just shot up. It could be doing something like that on GMT. So let's take a little. So people are like, oh, you can't do TA on a chart. It's only 4 days old. Yeah, you can. You can. Yes, you can. It's difficult. I'll say that it is very difficult on short time frame charts. You know, and you don't have any. You know, you don't have any other data. You have limited data. But I can dig into this and get an idea what's going on with GMT. So let's go a little bit deeper. See if we can get something going on. So the first thing that I'm noticing is that, you know, right off the rip, is it does have higher lows. Good sign. Came up. It has lower highs up here. You see? Not a good sign. So it's kind of like in no man's land. Let's see what it's got going on in here. Let's go down the 5-minute chart. Let's see. So that's the low. And let's see here. What is it doing? Okay, I'm looking for impulses up, and there's impulses down. So you see there's impulses down right there, 3 waves. So this is probably like this. This is like a 1, 2, 3, B, C. So it did a big flat right there on the smaller time frame. All right, let's give it benefit of doubt. Let's give the Boom Boys a doubt. This looks like it could be a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a diagonal. You can see 3 wave, you know, like that, 3, and then 3. So that's an impulse move. That's actually an impulse move. And then down here, like that. So yeah, it could be making 1-2s, guys. It could be. Be A, B, C like that, and then right here would be your 1-2 possibly, something like that. 1, 2. Let's give you guys an idea. And then this is questionable. I don't see any divergence, but that could be a big correction. So right here it could be another 1, and then this whole thing would be the correction 2. So yeah, it could be building up for another run up, guys. Just glancing over this real quick. So that's a possibility. that's a possibility, you know, just looking at the shorter time frame and going into it. So let me take all that off, just get an idea, see what it's doing, see what the GMT coin is doing. The main thing on this coin, you know, what you want to watch for is that divergence. You know, it's good. It didn't take that out on that whole area to see what it goes up to. If it keeps that bearish divergence, what it's going to do is going to trap more people in there, and then it'll swing back down, and it's going to swing down probably even more aggressively. If it takes it out, like I said on Ape coin, where people are like, oh, you got to short it, you got to short. I said, well, if it takes that out, then you know, it can keep going up, just like it did. It kept swinging, it kept going up. Some people thought the high on Ape coin was going to be $21, and then when I think the 26 or 27 or something like that. So, you know, that could happen with this coin right here. It could just, you know, swing up, and then if it starts taking out all this RSI divergence right here, then, you know, all bets are off right there. It could keep going like that. So yeah, man, it's just in no man's land. My gut's telling me it might go up to here, you know, say maybe 420, 470, something in that area, and then swing down. So I think it's just doing a consolidation. That's like a little fractal of right here. The only thing I wish it was trending up a little bit more, up like that. That would be it's going up a little bit, so it's okay. You know, it's kind of similar to this little area right here, right? Doing something like that for another shoot up, you know. It won't be much. You see here, you see these waves, 1, 2, you know, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here. You know, they had to be a little bit bigger for it to shoot up that much. So, all right, guys, that's the end of my GMT video. Thanks for watching. Peace.